My last question is, as an entertainment lawyer yourself, if you have a client who comes to you now, you have an artist that comes to you and like, okay, Emmanuel, I want you to be my lawyer, my representative. What would be your advice to the artist? What would you want for the artist in their contracts? Yes. And what should that contract consist of basically, to ensure that they have a successful lifelong career, one that pays even when they are not doing it full term anymore?
Absolutely. So for a label, right? If I'm advising an artist,
As the artist representative.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm representing an artist, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
four things actually I look out for.
Okay.
I look out for the money.
Okay.
I look out for the opportunities. I look out for the artist's freedom, and I also look out for ownership.
Okay.
Right? That is how I look at advising the artist in that. Those are the clauses I look out for. So for the money now, I look out for how much will the artist be getting, right?
Okay.
From this deal.
Okay.
Looking at royalties now, percentages. What income stream will the record label be benefiting from? There are deals that are called the 360 deals, for instance, where the record label says, okay, for every income stream, anyhow you make money, we are going to get money from it. So if you are appearing in a movie, right, we are going to make money from that movie. If you are appearing for merchandise, we are going to make money. So it's not a problem. You want to make money. So what's the percentage split now?
Yes.
I think that also needs to be negotiated. Some artists just sign contract and they sign on 360 deals. For me, that's bad. You have to negotiate each income stream. So for instance, for performance revenue comes from performance. How do we split it? Is it 50-50? Is it 75-25? For merchandise, is it 70-30? Is it 50-50? Right? So I think for this kids deal, I've not seen the contract, but I think it was a 360 deal.
Okay.
And it was 25%.
Okay.
And that was not good.
So that was the problem. Good. Okay.
Yeah. But generally, 25% for royalties alone is fair.
It's not
one
so
of the
bad.
other income stream. Right? Another thing I look out for, like I said, I look out for opportunities. If you are taking on this deal, what do you get in return?
Okay.
Will it make you an household name, or will they just sign you and just keep you at the back without rejecting you?
That was the problem with Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean's album, the first album, he talked about how it wasn't promoted enough, and that was one of the things that happened. They said the album was too old or something. It had too old vibes, and then they didn't push him as much as they were supposed to. And then later on, he finally got himself out of the. He actually he paid for a couple of albums by himself. And then when they saw that do well, then I think it was Def Jam. They were trying to now promote him, and then somehow he got out of the deal. And they couldn't use the last album, actually. He played them. It was chess. Absolutely. It was a game of chess he played with them. He did. So yeah, I get it.
So those are things I also look out for. That. How does this affect your opportunity? So you see why artists have to go to lawyers.
Yes.
To help them look at the contract.
That is why we have you here.
Help them negotiate the deal.
Yes.
Look at how does it affect you. Can this stop you from doing other things you're passionate about? For instance, maybe you're passionate about humanitarian work. Can this stop you from doing that? Can they control your time at every point in time? Right? Can they tell you go here, don't go here unreasonably? Right?
Yes.
So can they tell you not to partner with certain organizations, let's say, that will basically promote your name and your brand? So you have to look out for those opportunities, because there are restrictive clauses in contracts that actually stops artists from doing certain things.
That's what it's called, restrictive clauses.
Yes. So we have to look at that also. So for freedom, that we're looking at creative control. And I think that was one thing that happened with Wizkid also.
Okay.
Because of he was thinking in another direction that may not be the direction of the label. He was looking at, I want my sound to be this way. Some labels won't accept that. Just like you mentioned about Frank Ocean, like it's not good enough.
Yes.
So we negotiate, because looking at creative control, who makes the final decision, how the decisions be made with regards to how the artist puts out his or her body of work.
I think it's the
right?
same. It was the same thing with this person, Awusa lady that I signed with Don Jazzy. What's her name again?
Dija.
Deidre. Yes, she was talking about how there was this video she did with, I think it was MTV, where they told her to wear a particular outfit, and I think that was one of the things she negotiated in her contract about how she wanted to be dressed a particular way. She didn't want to, like, show her body and all of that. And she's like,
Body,
I told them this wasn't for me and all of that. So yeah, I get the freedom part now.
Yeah, so clauses like that actually have to be, and the last one, which I think is also very, very important, if not the most important, and the money, is ownership. Because this determines whether or not you will reach.
Is this where masters?
Yes, the
yes.
masters
Oh,
comes
okay.
in. Yeah, ownership of the masters, whether you will reach long term, right? Most artists basically sign off.
Their masters.
Master.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, the
problem
masters.
Taylor Swift has too. Taylor Swift has had to fight so hard for her masters. Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And the same thing with Sonny Ade. He had issues with that also.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's an old case.
Ooh.
Yeah, so so this is, and it happens. It's a regular occurrence in the music industry, right?
Okay.
So because they give you a contract, you have to negotiate. Okay, for the masters, is this going to be an assignment? Assignment means you're giving the label ownership, or is it going to be a license?
Oh, okay.
Are you looking at giving it to them for a particular period of time,
and then you get
or
it
for
back?
the period of the deal, or a period of time after the deal comes to an end, right?
Wow.
So the artist should be looking at, in all cases, retaining ownership in their work.
Great.
Right? They should look at retaining ownership in their work in all cases, because this determines your long-term income. That's why we have artists who blew up at a particular point in time
and are now broke. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Because,
wow.
Yeah, so
there is a lot to learn, a lot to unpack, and I feel like every artist out there should actually look at this and watch this. There's a lot to learn, and there is the very cogent advice, the very important lesson here, that whenever it is you get your contracts, do not sign it on the spot. Ensure that you give it to a lawyer. You have a representative who is actually working to your advantage, who is going to ensure that your contract is to your benefit. So yeah, thank you so much, Emmanuel, for taking the time to share your expertise with me, to share your knowledge. You need to give the people your contact, so that anybody that wants to reach you can reach you, and if they have any more questions, they want you representing them, they can definitely do that.
Okay.
So your Instagram handle, your name, and then your number.
Okay, my name is Emmanuel Inyada.
Okay.
You can reach me on Ima Inyada. Inyada is spelled INYADA @gmail.com. That's my personal email address.
Okay.
And you can reach me on Instagram or Twitter, Mo_Inyada. Mo is MO _INYADA.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that's good then. Thank you so much for taking the time out, Emmanuel. I will be talking to you after the show. Don't worry. I'm coming. I'm coming. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
And you too.
All right, bye. Okay. Well, guys, there you have it. A lot has been said. A lot has been learned. I hope that if you have somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that is planning to become an artist, that is trying to break into the industry, don't go and use hot blood, your chest. Just like, oh my God, this person gave me contracts, I'm going to sign it. It's like, learn from the lessons of people in the past, people who, in fact, I'm telling you that Asha had problems, Prince had problems, Dr. Dre had problems with their label. You don't want to be that person, especially when you can actually mitigate all of these things and just not have it happen to you because you made the right decision for you. So get you a lawyer, my dear. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for being a part of the show today. I'll see you again next time. We're going to have a conversation that, of course, is trending, but there's something to learn from it. Of course, I'm your host, Hadasa Ajayi, and sayonara. Bye.
You are listening to Elegbete TV Radio.